10 years ago, one hot human night, me and the team were celebrating our second win of the year. My team had went 0-10 the last 2 years, so it was a big deal. Dudes are cranking, shorties are getting ribs, dubs, and some of my teammates are just reaching special enlightenment. But then I noticed something was off. What I see in the distance is the arrival of 7 YNs. They were on bikes. I didn't know them, but they looked like they were looking for somebody. But I didn't think too much about it. I just won a game. I'm letting W sink in. Plus, this happens all the time. But if I had paid closer attention, I would have definitely noticed some things. But I'm not dumb. I've stated in past videos, my school was in the middle of many different beef and hoods. So in the back of my mind, I knew anything could pop off at any time. But that's all that was. A possibility, a mathematical equation. Nothing's really gonna happen. Plus, I'm a civilian. I ain't about that life. Nowhere near it. I watch Batman movies and eat ice cream. So I think I was just standing around somewhere scrolling through random apps on my phone. And then out of nowhere, my teammate yells, "He's got a gun!" Bro, before I could flash my eyes, all hell broke loose. Dudes are running left and right. Everyone is running in all types of directions. I seen teammates who ran slower than Gary the Snell at football practice all of a sudden started running 4.22 40 times out there. I knew this one cheater who I personally seen broke her ankle live in the flesh with my own 2 eyes, who had to be on crutches. And I swear I could DM her right now and she would tell the story. She threw them crutches to the ground and was out of there with the swiftness, my nigga. She was out of there. Them things were holding her back. She sprinted past me. I ain't even know where to go, dog. I was just following the crowd because at one point, I seen a gun pointing in my direction and I wasn't trying to be a statistic. Shoot, 5 minutes ago, dudes were trying to get some box. Now they're actively trying to put us in one. And bro, this how I knew where my morals stood in times of danger. I watched one of my teammates, Big Cliff, trip over and fall like a Family Guy character right in front of me, man. Man's really reenacted the Ashton Hall fall. There must have been a dish whore or something. He's putting his hand out towards me for help. And with no hesitation, I heard of this dude like an NFL player. You might as well have called me Flappy Bird. Mind you, I have never heard of the man in my life. I'm not even capable of that. But I did it and I just kept running. I didn't even look back. I was making tough business decisions out there. It was a life or death situation. I chose life. All of a sudden, I'm in the athlete's hallway. All the classroom and locker room doors are locked. Then I just see my assistant coaches running into the laundry room. One was holding the door and I see a couple under the table. I try to run for the door, but they just shut me out, bro. I would end up banging on the door. Let me in, let me in. No response. I couldn't get mad though. Y'all saw what I just did a minute ago. Then it slowly started creeping into my head. Oh, I'ma die. Eventually, I end up in the back of the school, and I'm at the gates, and they're locked, man. I'm cooked, bro, because I ain't know how to jump a gate, at least not at that point in time. I went to straight panic, and then I just seen the bright lights flash at me. It was the cops. I had never been more happier to see 5-0 in my life. They gathered everybody, got different takes on what happened, and made sure everyone got home safe that night. And not too long after, things went back to normal, like nothing happened. But we did definitely have beefed up security after games from that point forward. And I just remember the next Monday, bro, at football practice, Cliff was straight selling me out. He's like, yo, y'all can't trust Frank, man. He creep. He left me for dead. He only care about himself. And I just remember telling Cliff, damn, what you wanted me to do? Die, nigga? You're 300 plus. Had I tried to help you, we both would have been gone. No one got hurt, though. The guy who was holding the gun didn't shoot anyone. Everyone was just in fear because he was waving it around. But everyone still made it home safe that night. Not gonna lie, that was one of the scariest nights of my life to date. To this day, I still don't know why these dudes was there. I heard a lot of different things. Some people said the ops were talking crazy on Twitter and they scheduled an X appointment for same-day delivery. Others say they won money on the game he won and wanted to bring a little insurance to secure their reward. I don't know. It's just all theories. I'm just happy I made it out, bro. I'm just happy we were all good.